morning, boys and girls. We're going to read a book today called Clark the Shark, written by Bruce Hill, illustrated by Guy Francis. What do you predict the book's going to be about? Emma, what do you think? You think he's going to be the shark that makes new friends? Piper, what do you think?
I think he's going to be nice to his friend and all his
Okay, you think he's going to be nice? All right, let's start. What do we call this page, Tyler? The title page, exactly. And we can find the author and the illustrator. The author is the person who does what? Writes the words, and the illustrator is the person that draws the picture. Very good. Shh. Let's see who's ready to listen. In all the wide blue seas, in all the wide blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And of all the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and strongest was Clark the Shark. I'm already thinking, is this going to be fiction or non-fiction? Let's think. Clark loved school. He loved his teacher, Miss Inky Dink. He loved to play upsy and downsy and spin a jig with his friends. Clark loved his life. And the author even wrote loved in a different way to let you know you need to reset. He loved his life. School is awesome, shouted Clark the Shark. Less shouting and more reading, said Miss Inky Dink. Lunchtime is sweet, yelled Clark the Shark. Munch your own lunch, said his best friend Joey Mackerel. Recess rocks, bellowed Clark the Shark. You're playing rough, Clark, cried the other kids.
He's catching a football.
Oh, let's see. Let's keep going. Yes, Clark loved his life with all his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud. He was too wild. He was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one would play with Clark. I want you to turn and talk to your partner and talk about what is his problem. Turn and talk to your partner. What is Clark's problem? Alright, and then also talk to your partner. Do you think he's going to find a solution to his problem? Do you think he's going to solve it?
Yes.
Talk to your partner. Alright, look at me. Who wants to share out by raising their hand? What is the problem? Piper, I love the way that silent hand went in the air. What is the problem?
He was playing too rough in the kids' room.
She just said he was playing too rough and the kids did not want to play with him anymore. Do you think Colton there's going to be a solution? Do you think he's going to make some friends?
He's not following the rules.
He's not following the rules. Yes, love that hand.
He could play bluff with the big octopus.
He could. He's going to make. You think he's going to
He
make
could
a new
play
team?
bluff.
Let's read to find out. It's good to make predictions. After a while, no one would play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend, Joey Mackerel, said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." What's it mean by cool your jets?
That means calm down.
Calm down. Cool down. One day, Clark asked Miss Inky Dink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Miss Inky Dink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard, and gosh, you even help too hard. But life is so exciting," said Clark. "There's a time and a place for everything," said Miss Inky Dink. "And sometimes the rule is, stay cool."
I knew that cool word because I saw it on my emoji.
At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing with too much zing. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "Yikes!" cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good, he munched a bunch of lunches. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "Oh, we're starving," said his friends. "Why are his friends starving?"
Because he ate all their food.
He ate their food. They're not really happy with him, are they, Emma?
I don't eat when I eat.
In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. Now, Clark, said Miss Inky Dink, this isn't the time or the place. Tell me what's the rule, Emma. Stay cool, said Clark. Hey, that rhymes, he cries. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. Let's get a, What do you think his idea is? Everybody put your thinking cap. What's his big idea? Lucy, what do you think his big idea is going to be?
I think his big idea is going to be nice.
To be nice, you think? Molly, what do you think?
I know.
You think he's going to make some rhyming words?
Words to see if it's going to help him.
He's going to make up rhyming words to see if it, let's see.
He is.
Maybe if I make a rhyme, Emma, I'll remember every time, he thought. The next day, he put his plan to work. So he's thinking of a plan. What else do we plan? Before we start doing what do we come up with plan with in what boat?
Writing workshop.
In writing workshop, absolutely. In class, when lessons got excited, Clark wanted to bounce up out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, when the teacher's talking, don't go walking. He's making up rhymes. And what do you know? It worked. Attaboy, Clark, said Miss Inky Dink. Clark smiled. Lessons are fun.
When teacher's talking,
Don't go walking.
Oh,
let's see what. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, only munch your own lunch. And it worked again. It does. Way to go, Clark, said his friends. Clark grinned. Lunch is fun.
I'm so hungry
Wow.
now.
Is Clark, what do you think Clark's figuring out?
The writer was figuring out so much.
How are they helping him out? How are they helping?
Because they're the ones that's nice.
Okay, he's figuring out how to be, what'd you say, how to be what?
Because they're the ones that be nice.
He's figuring out how to be nice. The rhymes are helping him how to be nice. At playtime, Clark told himself, easy does it, that's the way. Then my friends would let me play. And playtime was fun. Once more, Clark loved his life. He loved his life. Oh, we're almost there. Let's see. But then, here comes a big part of the story. But then a shadow fell across the playground, a ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. What does galore mean, you think? Big, huge galore. It's a new kid and he looks scary, cried Joey Mackerel. Swim for your lives. Why do you say swim for your lives? Because what?
Because they're scared.
You think they're scared? Oh, he looks so big and bad. The squid squashed the slide. Look at him right there. You can even look at the picture. The squid squished the slide, and it snapped off the swings. Oops, my bad, said the new kid.
I see Nemo.
He didn't mean to do it, did he?
No, I don't see Nemo.
Wait, said Clark. He just wants to play. Let's find a way.
Play and play.
And he swam.
Play and one. It's just the same.
Play, way. And he swam. I'll wait. And he swam at the new kid with all his might. Clark played harder than he ever had before. Up-sea and down-sea and spin-em-a-jig. Why, he even made up a new game, Tell-a-Wumpa-Lumpus. Wow, that was fun, said the new kid breathlessly. And he settled down. What does it mean, breathlessly? What had he been doing? He was out of
breath.
And they had been doing what?
Laughing.
Laughing and playing and having a good time. If you want to come to school, you've got to stay cool, said Clark. That's right, Clark, said Miss Inky Dink. And thanks for taking care of our new classmate, Sid the Squid. Hooray for Clark the Shark, everyone cheered.
Where's Nemo? Where's Nemo?
Let's see if we can find him. That night, Clark's mother asked, what did you learn at school today? There's a time and a place for everything, Clark said. Sometimes you just gotta stay.
There's a baby.
You see the baby?
I see it.
But sometimes a shark's gotta do what a shark's gotta do. So you talked about the problem earlier. I want you to turn and talk to your partner. Did he solve his problem, and how did he solve it? Talk to your partner. I love the way Piper and Molly and Colton and Lucy are talking, and Bibi and Emmett. Turn and talk. How did he solve his problem?
He solved his problem
Alright, look at me. Let's see if you remember. Look at me. You all have been doing so good. Look at me. Turn back to your circle spot. Shh. Tyler, I'm looking to see. Scoot over just a little. Make room for Drew. Now, tell me, who wants to share out by silent hand in the air? Did Clark solve his own problem?
Yes.
Dionisio, how? Did he or did he not?
He did.
How?
Because his Miss Inky Dink told him if you want to come to school you have to stay cool.
So,
And he made up rhyming words, and that helped them learn how to stay cool, and he helped the new kids.
Did you see? Very good, Dionisio. He solved his own problem, didn't he? Dionisio said he made up a rhyme to help him stay cool every time he wanted to get out of control. He made up a rhyme, so he solved his own problem. Do you want to be more like Clark the Shark?
Yes.
I do too.
All
right. Before we started reading or right at the beginning, I asked you to decide if this book was fiction or nonfiction. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you think it's nonfiction, give me a thumbs up. High in the air. If you think it's nonfiction. All right. If you think it's fiction, high in the air. Oh, why do you think it's fiction? And speak loudly.
Because it's fiction, because it has a setting and characters, and non-fiction is the ones that give you true facts and tell you true things.
Well, all right then.
We're just gonna make a believe story.
Make believe, okay. And he said the key words I was looking for. Thank you, Alan. You can put it right there on Miss Kristy's up. He said it has characters and a setting. It's a story. It's fiction. So I want you both to come over and tell us on our door. Tell me, am I going to put it on the fiction or non-fiction side? Let's see, both. Take it over. Which side will it go on? Alright, so just hold it up there until and then I'll take it up there. Very good. Right under Froggy. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Everybody, you see that?